Hey, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 Ford Escape. This is the hybrid edition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around the vehicle. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go inside and go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally, I'll pop the hood so we can evaluate a little bit under there. So, first impressions, this looks really freaking solid. I'm not seeing anything on the exterior here to really be worried about at all. But let's keep going around. So I drove hybrid cars. I served as a missionary for my church for a couple years in California, and I drove hybrid cars out there. And so they're freaking so nice. They're reliable, they last forever, and obviously the gas mileage is just out of this world. But they're also a ton of fun. I really like, I don't know, they have some quirks to them. They make a little like boo sound sometimes, at least the one I did when you turn it in reverse. It just feels like you're driving a spaceship. They're just really cool. So as far as the exterior of this one goes so far, it's looking really nice. The Ford Escape is just a great car. So let's pop the back right here. I'm just using the key fob to do that. Awesome. So here's where you're gonna have a bunch of your space. You're also gonna have some 12 volts. Extra tire down here. All that fun stuff. So you can also close it up here with a button, which works just fine. Tires on this have loads of life left in it, which I mean isn't a big surprise. It's a 2022, so they're gonna be brand new. But yeah, as far as the exterior goes, here's gonna be your charging port. It looks great. 10 out of 10, guys. 10 out of 10. So let's hop inside, make sure everything's working properly. We'll turn it on and check it out. All right. So first things first, the interior is in phenomenal condition. So that is really nice. Dang. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn on the vehicle, and when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash, so if there's any warning lights or whatever popping on, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right. So we need some washer fluid in there, which that's not hard, but everything up here looks super solid. We have 3 lights up right now. First of all is washer fluid, which, I mean, we'll fill that, it's whatever. Second is my seatbelt light. I am not wearing my seatbelt, that is actually correct. And third is the brake light. So, long story short, everything looks great up here. Let's cycle through a couple things real quick, just to make sure. Good. Awesome. So that's super great. Some features in here you're gonna have. You have this screen up here, which this is not a big thing. This is not like, I don't know. This is very much a personal preference. But I love how the screen just like pops up right here and comes out instead of just like being a part of the dash. It makes it feel like there's an iPad right there instead of just, you know, your regular screen. Again, personal preference, but I really like it. So you're gonna have your navigation, you got your audio. Let's make sure that's working real quick. Let's change to a better station. Sweet. All right, up here you're gonna have your sunroof and moonroof, which is enormous and beloved. So I grew up, I had a friend that had a car with a sunroof, and so as a little kid, the sunroof was just the shiz. It was so freaking cool. So ever since that, anytime I see a car with a sunroof, I'm just like, oh, that's a cool car. It could be the dumpiest car, but if it's got a sunroof, that's a cool car. So, but that's really nice. So down here, you're going to have your AC, which is already on. It's obviously working, which is nice because it's hot this time of year. You got your heated steering wheel, your heated seats. You got your plugins down here. There's more stuff in your space down there. More of your controls. So that's fun. Make sure the windows roll down. Awesome, awesome. Windows roll down over here. Perfect, perfect. So yeah, everything looks super solid. Here you're gonna have more of your driving controls, cruise control, your phone stuff. This is this is the least technical description of everything. But yeah, honestly, it looks super, super nice. You got your cruise control. I believe this looks like adaptive cruise control. Your lane assist, all that fun stuff. So you got all the bells and whistles here. But let's pop the hood and evaluate a little bit the engine bay, and then we'll call it good. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know a nut from a bolt, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's acid buildup around the battery, if there's rust on the metal pieces in here, it's a pretty good sign you should ask some more questions. That being said, this looks great. I mean, there's barely even dust on it. All the metal pieces look very well maintained. Everything is exactly where it needs to be. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into more details about why this is great, but we're gonna keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you wanna see. All right, so if you have any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to show you anything and everything on here, but for right now, this is your new vehicle.